on Twitter and like Lethal Company was trending, and there were some people that were just like pissed about the bag. Like it wasn't even in the game yet, but they were like they hated the idea of it. The idea of carrying objects in a bag.
Have they ever
really weird.
Lived their damn lives?
I don't know. They were like really mad. They were like, "He's ruining the game." What the hell are you talking about, dude?
I just gained like 18 levels. I'm 2 levels away from my HUD.
Is it like the fantasy or something?
Yeah.
Like, I also gained a couple levels, but your roster gets an upgrade every period, apparently. Should I go with that on? Group stage is like completely over?
Yep.
That was quick.
It was.
How well did you do? I don't think I did that well.
I was in the 96th percentile.
I was in the 66th percentile, so I just suck. I don't think I had very good banners.
I have a friend who is in the top 100.
What the fuck?
Yep, there he is, Kronos.
He's also on my friends list.
What the hell are you friends with Kronos?
I guess so.
Yeah, he's the guild leader for the 4chan guild.
What the hell? I'm friends with Mr. Dota 4chan?
Mr. 4chan Dota answer. Jesus Christ. Locks in 8 hours. Oh, great. I guess I have to do that after the fucking patch.
These things like different? Like are they randomized? Okay, no, they're like the same. I'm gonna have to change some of that. Any teams get knocked out yet, or has that not happened in the group stage this year?
I think that happens today.
Okay.
I don't think anyone gets knocked out in group stage this year. I never let you run around or play any other.
Looks like I will play 3 and you will play 4, unless you want to play 3 and have me play 4.
5 seconds.
You sure that guy doesn't want to play 3?
I don't know. They were shadowing top, I thought. Well, the enemy team also picked Sand King, so I have banned that guy.
Mr. Sakurai.
Not good illusion heroes. This Pangolier isn't that bad as an illusion. He is a universal hero, alright?
I think Lincoln Park is restarting.
What do you mean, like the band is coming back?
Yeah.
Seems like it'll be a little bit hard without that one member, though. Is it really your passionate first impressions if you've played like 10 or 12 games on the patch?
Yes.
Okay.
It's my first impressions to the patch notes, not the patch.
I see.
It has always been labeled patch notes first impressions.
Rite of passage.
You see,
I put a frame of the patch notes on the screen, making them not your first impression.
You know, long ago, I figured out the counter to this. Even though for the first, like, 30 patches, I was in the clear. I never had to play a game, because we didn't do daily Dota yet. If I just didn't play Dota, that was acceptable for a day.
From shadow to shadow.
What's going on over there?
I don't know,
Person
but
walking up the hill.
I want to fuck him up.
Confirmed.
Imagine he's alone if he's being that aggressive, though. But maybe he's crazy. He has support? He's got a blood grenade. No, he's got a copy.
Shadows come. Travel on.
30 seconds to battle.
I go where
Common? I don't think that guy's doing
First blood!
I think this is worth me skilling the spell for. It does hurt me.
Oh my god. First Blood, I have to go back to Well. You had to skill Surge. They got an Observer War.
indeed.
No!
I mean, honestly, I probably needed Surge in my lane anyways. I'm against the fucking Ursa, I'm pretty sure. It's like, Alina's a support.
Shadows keep you.
Bristles, I think, is off lane. Thankfully has 5 branches.
I'm walking the damn
On my
lane.
way.
I'm gonna miss, like, what? 2 creeps? Holy block!
Journey.
What is this guy with his 44 plus 10 damage last hitting under the tower so well?
Needs healing.
Level 2 already? How the hell is he level 2? Oh.
Yes. A spiritual journey.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Confirmed. Shadows come. Who needs healing? Rite of passage.
Yes.
Indeed. Ask and you'll receive. Of course.
I don't miss.
I go. On my way. Healing here. Ah. Ah. Wait for me. Shadows keep you. Heal or harm. Travel on. Ah. Yes. I'm with you.
I guess I'm just fucking dead, huh? I don't know. I feel like he has no boots, but an orb of corrosion, so if I have no boots, I die. He was allowed to hit me. Fucking stupid hero. I wish we'd get rid of Orb. Not enough people buy it.
I think that we actually just missed a kill because the game's like bugged out. And I think that she's probably thinking I'm blaming her when really I'm blaming Dota for like I don't know, like the weirdest vision I've ever seen.
Shadows come. A spiritual journey. Not yet. I'm with you. I'm under attack. Travel on.
Please, I fucking died.
Indeed.
Ooh, Dyer's courier got killed. Those things aren't cheap, you know.
Ask and you'll receive. Not while I am around. I go where I need it. Shadows keep you. Healing here. Who needs healing? Dazzle! From shadow to shadow. Shadows keep you. Yes.
The middle tower is under attack.
Come, come.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Journey.
This was like gone to the top or something.
Double kill.
Shadows come. Shadow wave. Travel on. Wait for me. Dark light. On my way. Yes.
I think I need to go pick up the wisdom room to have to pull up something.
Rite of passage.
So this is where I'm going to come back.
I think Next Assassin's gonna go for it.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
I think he might be getting it. He's got boots. It's gone?
All the guys here.
From shadow to shadow.
Well, I'm dead. Okay. Well, it feels like I deserve it. He pressed Q. Then just fucking beat me to death.
And you'll receive.
Starting to hate her, so
Radiant structures have been snow
he's trying to come for it. He's,
He's trying to
No.
come for it.
For the order.
What do you mean no? It's funny.
I go
Why
where
do I buy this game?
I don't think you go Greaves.
Healing here. Light.
A TP here. Notice a kill, so it's nice.
Who needs healing?
Very happy that instantly after I fucking Shadow Waved, someone mana boost. Like the frame. So I was like, did I cast my spell? I have 0 missing mana.
Confirmed.
What do you think I buy then, since it's not great?
Healing here.
Could be a Shiva's Rush.
Ask and you'll receive.
And you could just go Guard or Pipe.
Shadows
I think that there's enough of both just to kind of warrant
They
it.
do a lot of physical damage, though.
on my way.
They do a lot of attacking with 3 of them. Guard doesn't work on Swashbuckle anymore. Right?
The way
Don't think it does.
is missing.
Vanguard also does, but
Healing.
I'll go Shivas, I guess. I don't know if it's that good.
Travel on. The shadows cast.
I feel like the problem is I'm just gonna get, like, bursted by Ursa all fucking game.
Rite of passage.
You guys here?
Shadows
See this
keep
guy?
Run down here.
I don't think we can do much here. A lot of people.
confirmed.
Tiny's coming with it. In Invis. Or no, he's smoked.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
Don't let your middle tower fall. Killing
We
spree.
got Ursa.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ain't nobody looking at that. You should send in an illusion to look at it.
Let's talk about your tower.
Ain't no way.
Oh!
Shadow wave.
Does that mean he was hit with poison touch? Yes.
From shadow to shadow. Wave.
Double kill.
Yeah, so this guy's the other guy killed too. I thought he was already gone, to be honest.
Yes. Wait for me.
He's doing this so you can get like another hit in.
Under attack.
Hate that what it does to your fucking attack orders.
I go where
I mean, even though like Ursa got some kills, he also died. That wasn't so bad.
He's not like doing super hot in terms of like
Radiant's
health right
courier
now.
Just got killed.
Who needs healing?
He's losing a lot of his health.
Ask
Still
and
losing a lot of his health.
It's physical damage, so.
travel on.
He doesn't have a wand or anything too. So it's also pretty easy for me to spam on him.
From shadow to shadow.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't even think I need to search.
Shadows keep you.
Top's got stuff going on if you.
The sickest surge of all time?
Double kill. Killing spree. Triple kill.
That was crazy. Let me dig up you, Sal.
I don't think you want that.
It's just too powerful.
Should have just dug in the river. We could have given him a fucking water room for his bottle.
This is funnier.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's top
I'm going for it.
fallen.
You're being chased, but we might actually get it. I'm gonna come try to help.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
Apparently we just killed somebody with fucking ion shell on the other side of the damn map. Oh, we let him
Damn.
go. He's still dead, and we did just steal their fucking wisdom, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's...
You want an ion shell? You want to do this?
Bottom tower is gone further.
It's really not. I don't know if it's worth staying here for.
Yeah, but think about like the mental damage we just did.
Guess. I don't know why is creeps just like not hurting me very much.
Shadows keep
You have 26 armor.
I have so much armor.
You have a plate mail?
This
Hello?
veil gives more armor than I thought.
Wait for
Veil
me.
gives like 4 armor for some reason. This guard's a little bit of an item, huh? Like we made it like really good, and then we didn't really nerf it that much.
Stone cold, but necessary.
I did not remember that Shikamaru loses his damn tuning exam match.
I don't remember how he loses. What
He
happened?
basically he gets her in the shadow trap, and then he's like, I give up.
He just can't do anything, or
He's like, I don't actually have enough chakra to finish this match. I only have chakra for like 30 more seconds.
From shadow to shadow.
And so everyone is so deflated. Like there was a match they didn't give a shit about,
Yes.
and then
They showed him that he owned.
yeah, and then he's just like, actually never mind. And Koji is like super like smug about it because he's like, I told you he would just give up.
What the hell?
Shadows come.
He like scolds Ino because Ino made fun of him earlier. She was like, you just don't understand Shikamaru like I do. He's gonna win this.
Really, he understood him the best of all.
I love their relationship.
Oh, look at that! Bristle's buying an eggs. Can't believe he's buying an overpowered item that everybody buys on here. It's like maybe if you make it eggs too good, people will just buy it all. Tiny seems to be kind of just running around killing people.
Healing here.
You're essentially mid.
Keep it up. No!
Ah! The fucking eggs, dude! Oh, dude, the fucking impale! Ah! Face it! Ah! I got my eye on Shell on Tiny. It kind of seems like I'm still at the fight, honestly. For the bag.
Yes.
Whoa, he bottled the fucking
You
shovel
look at
around!
your bottom tower.
So, Tiny's gaming a bit.
Oh, man. That's gotta not feel good.
Shadows.
What if we just like started adding like increasingly more shuffle things? Like you dig it here in this in the mines, you get
I think
You
that
get a
that's the
gold
natural
nugget.
progression.
You dig it in the middle lane, you get like a 1% chance of a power root.
Yeah, I think that's the natural progression for the item.
Shovel a viable item instead of a neutral item.
No, no, no. It'll always
Everybody
be
on the
neutral.
team is digging.
Can you dig it?
Make it a viable item, but still make it take up a neutral item slot. Right. This
Ah!
I don't know. It sucks. I hate bristle eggs, dude. One item and it just like ruins the game. I don't know what I'm buying. What do you think I buy now that I have a Shiva?
Your top tower is under attack.
Come.
Sheep. Orchid.
Yes.
Let's talk about your.
I feel like is there anything that really helps with bristle? Like a defensive item?
Both of those. That's why they're literally the only reason I recommended them.
Orchid? I don't. Does it stop him from spraying if he's spraying when I hit him with it?
No, but what it stops him from doing is also using Cool Spray during it. So it slows it down, right? It gives us, like, time where he isn't building sets.
The enemy's middle tower is under attack.
No! There is no leaving for me. I'm at like
I feel
100
Tiny
mo-
probably could have got it.
Oh wait, was I surged? No, okay.
I did not surge you.
I
I was
go
hoping
where
Tiny or someone could come in and do something.
He fucking farted on me!
Could Carapace it. I think it does damage. I guess it would take any.
Does not do
I could have
damage.
killed those guys, but Tiny got a little scared.
It does not do damage. The fart does not do damage.
Does it do slow or something?
Yes.
I think it did something.
shadow to shadow.
Everybody's
What
looking
if
for
I bought,
something.
like a karate?
If you use the shovel on the wisdom rune spot, you should get a wisdom rune.
Ask and you'll receive.
No! No! Everybody would only dig there.
Who needs healing?
Well, you see, it's fair because then you'd have to stand next to the wisdom rune spot. Well, like, you'd have to spend, like, you know, if you only wanted to dig there, you'd have to be around there, right?
Okay, if you do it one time, it's better than, like, digging up, like, anything else. Okay, pick Wyvern and get a shovel.
Why are my opponents level 30 at 30 minutes?
I think I'm going back for Greaves, because Greaves gives me some armor and stuff.
Of course.
I think it would matter in some of these fights, unless you're going Greaves.
I'm going Greaves.
I go where
I just had to stop to get shard really quick. Because, you know,
ask and you'll receive.
it's Dazzle
Dazzle
shard.
shard, you
So.
need to have. Found Pangolier, he's pretty tanky though.
From shadow to shadow.
She waited.
Wait for me.
Oh, I actually rolled out.
Travel on. Shadows keep you. Yes,
Does the novel boon proc also hex?
of course.
I think so, yeah.
That is fucking bonkers.
Hex the original target, though, I don't think.
It's radiant.
They canceled my fucking ult, man. I wish Tiny just ran towards finally. He would have lived. I would have been able to surge him and he could have just left. Fuck? I don't know, it really just feels like Bristleback lost Ags, or he bought an Ags, so now we just lose every fucking fight. It's just lame.
Yeah.
I don't know why we just, like, leave it in the game. Everybody knows this shit is broken. Buy it every single game. It's so easy to just, like, delete it.
I think
Oh,
that...
Something else.
I never miss a trick.
I think that it should work differently. Like, it should be, like, way slower, I think.
I don't think it should add spines, it should just be, like, spine damage. So you still have to get the spines on you before it starts, like...
Yeah, I
changing.
like that, too.
Healing.
And it's like, you know, he kind of has to earn it a little bit instead of just, oh, he does a billion damage.
On my way.
See, he was just
A
there,
fucking
so-
bear jumped out! Hello to the YouTube chatters.
Healing.
YouTube chatters today.
Right.
My apologies that I don't speak Italian. If there are any Italians who are desperately
Just
searching.
reference the Italian guy, nobody's gonna know it. Real, I- this one's weird.
Yeah, it had really long legs. The fake one always has really weird, like, features.
Oh, really? There's like a visual difference?
Yeah.
That's
They'll be
kinda
short
cool,
and
I like
stubby, long legs, big chest. One of those.
that. I think he's in.
Okay, hello to the Twitch chatters as well.
Shadows keep you.
Their top tower is under attack. There's really no reason to stand for this. The enemy's bottom tower is gone. You did the right thing. Let's talk about your top tower. This is not cool.
Shovel gaming, everybody. Shovel gaming.
So the gamers.
I dug a water room at the at the kiddie pool
Shadows come.
so that my boy could get some more fucking bottle charges.
Rite of passage. Zap. Who needs healing? Dazzle.
Yeah, when I looked at shovel as a neutral item, I was like, this item needs to be better in every situation. Well, in more situations.
Indeed.
I don't think it should give health.
I mean, you don't even have to dig in the river. There are like 4 or 5 other places that you can dig to always get a water room.
He's falling to the ground.
He's gonna die. I am going to die.
Fuck!
Just fucking get shredded. We killed Tiny though. We're not Tiny. We killed Bristle. Tiny killed Bristle, but Tiny is dead.
Killing spree.
He also just killed her.
Double kill.
Don't really know why Muerta isn't helping him. She could have just shot a thing at him.
How the fuck did he type that many characters that fast?
Might have been typing it like while dying.
Okay. I mean, it's only 30 minutes, and I'm just now considering getting rid of my shovel. I mean, that's a sign of a weak neutral item. A weak tier 1 neutral item.
The problem I'm having is that like half the enemy team just like really hard to actually wall. They don't stand next to one another ever, and also like a Pangolier who's rolling around. The Bristle doesn't really give a shit about the wall.
One of them stole our wisdom root, or did you pick it up?
I did not pick it
They
up.
stole it? How?
I think Ursa was over here or something.
Healing here. Who needs healing?
Ursa's here. She could just leave, but she's not going to for some reason.
She is Aegis.
I know, but I wish she just like saved it. Basically died so that I could save that Aegis, and then she just lasted anyway. Salve.
Killing spree. Burn, baby, burn.
That time we were like with Muerta, so I don't think that was really like that. Gonna respawn there. Something.
I don't know how to type to this Tiny where it's like, we had a team fight. What do you mean she was doing her own shit? Like, the 4 of us were somewhere, you were somewhere, you were doing your own shit.
I'm real close to my Karas, which will help me live a little longer, I think. Help other people live a little longer too.
Ask and you'll receive. On my way. Shadow wave. Yes. Confirm.
Send your courier to... Oh, we already did it. No, they did ours.
Travel
I'm not
on.
really sure when they found the time to do that.
I guess Ursa
I
soloed
guess
it.
Bristle fucking did it.
No, I think Ursa soloed it when he took the wisdom ring.
Oh, really?
I'm
A while ago.
Yes, if you press enter and you scroll up, that's when they did our Tormentor, not this most recent one.
From shadow to shadow.
We are like for sure fighting this. We have a DD room.
Indeed.
No! So I got wheeled.
The thing, huh?
Double kill. Double kill.
Yippee!
What? Dominating.
I think we still won the fight. so.
Double kill.
Almost finished eating this philosopher stone.
I thought you were gonna say you were almost done eating. I was like, you've been eating this game?
That'd be a long time to eat. I'd be like eating for 30 minutes. So it's like somebody came and handed food to me, but no.
Radiant have fortified their structures.
Hey, I do have a strawberry milkshake.
Oh, look at me!
The enemy's middle tower will
I'm rich.
Which, you got it for free. With an ice cream machine, remember?
No, I don't remember this?
Oh, we have one at the store. Mom.
What the hell?
They sell ice cream there.
What the hell?
Healing here.
He is rich.
I'm not.
Shadows keep you. Comes from the dead. Shadows come. I go where I'm needed.
Nyx is just in there and super fucking dead.
From shadow to shadow.
Where does level 25?
She's farming like crazy.
On my way.
They're like all here, I'm pretty sure.
Ask
Not Lena.
Save. Zap. Wait for me. I'm with you. Light. Zap. Of course.
Like, no, so it's-
Shadow way. Yes. I go where I do away.
I'm gonna go so stunned here.
No!
double kill.
I got tossed into the fucking enemy team.
Shadows
Uh-oh.
keep you.
Killing spree.
Well, at
Triple
least they all
kill.
died.
The touch of the old magic. Zap. Rite of passage.
Blink was really good. Like this. Complimenting Morita.
Confirmed.
That does not look.
Should I just buy like a blade mail or something? I don't know what to do.
I think
What the hell? Why does the wheel do so much damage? I took like 500 damage from it.
yeah, it just does like 1,000,000 damage for no reason.
It does 100 damage per second and 600 explosion damage.
Middle tower.
The hell?
The enemy's middle barracks have fallen.
Well, I mean, on the bright side, I guess they spend a lot of time killing me, and I don't really do that much. They're killing me instead of Blair. That's like no cooldown. Fuck now, I think.
Killing spree. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Shadows.
Ain't no point in the whole game.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
Ask and you'll
I'm surprised I'm like getting out of here.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I can't believe that wasn't like a trade. Like my life for your life.
I guess they just didn't see me.
Light.
Dire have fortified their structures.
There's a vision over there somewhere or something.
Who needs healing?
Not exactly pleased with that
Tower is
glyph.
under attack.
On my way.
Why is this
Well, we are gonna lose a
happening?
tier 2 and get it back, so.
Wait for me. Shadow
Your
wave.
middle tower
I
is
think it's
gone.
fine.
I tried to warn you.
From shadow to shadow.
At least it's
Where
not
are you watching?
game losing or anything.
It's done.
I'll buy Octarine next or another other thing.
Go away.
Tyrion, Ags, maybe E-Blade.
Might seem to be Roshan. Are we gonna try to stop them? We're probably gonna finish it soon. Next is gonna die. Going over there.
Roshan's down.
Give it to Bliss.
Wonder where he
Rite
goes.
of passage.
I think they should have given it to
I don't think they should have given it to Britzley. He's literally lived
That's
through
a
the
versatile
past like 2
item.
fights.
Ready. Shadows come.
Your top tower is under attack.
They hate this tower.
Indeed.
Top tower has fallen. Is this going to be a pattern?
Shadow wave. I'm with you. Of course.
You think I'm getting away with one more wave?
They don't seem. They seem to still be here. We've only seen 2 of them recently, but I don't think any of them are left yet.
For the
I think you should get back here. I think we're about to go. We're looking for somebody to kill.
sacred.
Alright, I've got Ags.
A spiritual journey.
Pretty good this game.
Yeah, especially when I'm gonna get a Mage Slayer next.
Who needs
It'll
healing?
definitely ruin the lives of everybody on the enemy team.
Travel on.
I think people need to be buying Mage Slayer more on supports.
I think Mage Slayer needs to be deleted before that starts happening, please.
Ask and you'll receive.
Listen, Jinsen, I'm playing a game of Dota!
On my way.
Never played this. Don't believe him.
I go where I'm needed.
Did you really need more money? You piece.
Confirmed.
I think they have a ward here.
Ask and you'll receive.
Hold on, we checked. Good idea to check. We should see the entire enemy team. I really wish I didn't get tossed.
Double kill.
There's a blanket there.
Right.
No, I basically just die first, like every
Double
single
kill.
fight. That's a gem on the ground. Is that ours?
There's. Oh.
I don't know. I just get like stun locked to death every single fight. That like partially by my teammate that time.
It looks like
You know, I got
fortified
tossed.
structures.
Not allowed to hang around. It's joinable.
Middle tower is down. You just let them. Your middle barracks have fallen. Watch them blame me for that. Your middle barracks are under attack. You'll wish you took better care of those barracks. Your middle barracks have fallen. Your top tower is
There's a- I
under
can't do shit.
attack. There's no more.
Well, at least we can't get Mega here.
Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Good thing.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your top barracks have fallen. Yes, the enemy's top tower. Killing spree.
it slows too much. We got a couple kills at least.
On my way.
We just need to buy more HP.
Wave.
What?
We're dying.
Oh shit, we're still fighting.
So I don't think we were still fighting, and they just kind of came back because I think they got a DD on us or something.
Healing here.
What about a Yules?
Of course.
Ugh,
I go.
can't
where I
fucking ping a DD. Okay, 11
From
seconds.
shadow to shadow. Right of
You
passage.
really should
I don't think we should be going down the hill.
There are only 3 of them.
Maybe you
is what
shouldn't
he's
look.
trying to say.
Okay, if they're gonna do Tormentor though.
Alright, that went pretty well. Creeps in the
Kind of a bold Tormentor, huh?
Very bold idea for them to go for that. You gotta say for buyback or finish Octarine.
Save for buyback.
Just found Lena out there.
Shadow.
Could have gotten that fight if I got there. Save for buyback or
Yeah, save for buyback. I think we're about to use a lot of buybacks right here.
Yes.
Like 30 gold for buyback, so I hope I don't die before that happens.
Zap. Wait for me. Right of passage.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. One step closer. The enemy's bottom barracks have fallen.
Healing. From shadow to shadow. Of course.
Radiant structures have been snow fortified.
Safe word.
Why back when they just blew all their BKBs and I can just heal us up? I guess we got creeps in the base.
A lot of creeps in the base, apparently.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Wave. Healing here. Zap. Shadows come.
Chance, did you know that the new Supermassive game is
Shadow wave.
is just a collab with Dead by Daylight?
Did not know that. I don't know anything about it,
I go where I need it.
other than that it apparently kind of sucked. Can I play it today?
Yeah,
Lead.
I was asleep.
Excited to see him play it.
Goodbye, everybody.
I'm gonna die too, so. I'm just so stunned all the time, dude. I hate Pangolier so much. No reason for this hero to be like perma-stunned people. Stealing their creeps with this bristleback illusion.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I need to buy that.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yes, I think so. I think we just lose. I think that Nick's just lost it for us.
Ask and you'll receive.
I still don't understand why Pang is just allowed to use Blink Dagger in fucking rollout. Going out there, I don't know about this one. Really bad idea. He's just gonna kill Bristle. I mean, I guess we just like scared them away from ourselves.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Wait for me.
Oh!
Gosh, dude. Items. Everybody's favorite.
They're roaching.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Radiant.
Gem is now on this guy. Does ratting.
The enemy's top tower just shattered into little pieces. Enemy's top
It's
barracks
just going to
dropped
mega
by
them.
some stupid hot thing. The enemy's top barracks have fallen. Your bottom barracks.
We also are going to beat mega.
Bottom barracks have fallen.
Okay, this is where the stun locking begins. 100-0 by Pangolier and Lena. Literally did not get to do a single fucking thing. I just don't understand. What am I supposed to fucking do? This is their position fucking 4. He has 3 items.
Where's my position 1?
Your middle tower is under attack. Middle
Oh
tower
no, dude.
has fallen.
Fuck Lena. I don't understand how she just did that much damage to me. 2,400 damage. She has a Gleipnir, a Yules, and a Glimmer Cape. That is all she did. All she has, and she could just kill me. Dota sucks, dude. It's so fucking unbalanced in so many fucking ways. Just didn't feel like I was allowed to play the game because for some reason Pangolier can have a stun that stuns people for 10 seconds, but like people still just like lose as him. And she probably should have just started hitting their ancient, but I don't know, man.
That's a tough call to make.
I don't really blame her for much of that game. I just feel like I just had to like not do anything. Like I was not allowed to play the game. Fucking rollout needs to be reworked like completely.
Come on, where's the guy giving me the fantasy thing?
I gotta fucking relaunch the game to do that now.
I find the Reddit post I sent Chancer, go to this guy's user profile or whatever. Playoffs! There we go. Alright, I'm still keeping my dude for this. What about no one? Am I keeping no one? Yep, top fucking earner. And of course, our boy Ollie Chancer.
Let's see.
He's fucking gaming.
And my rolls are just it's not giving me the kind of rolls I need. I need this to stop being a watchers taken on my mid. He didn't take any watchers last time. I can do it. Observer Wars planted, no!
I want to reroll those stats though.
My carry is stuck with the observer. My mid is stuck with observer wards planted, and I'm out of tokens.
No!
It's over, man.
People yell.
Dude, my bingo did not give me like anything. Is there more that will contribute to this bingo?
No, I believe that group stage bingo is over.
I got 4 squares on it. Total.
I got 5 squares.
Whoa!
I didn't make a single bingo. I'm not even, like, close.
Oh, fuck, dude. I didn't win that game. You're gonna have to go more, aren't you? Or did you already win a game today?
No, I have to go more, eventually.
That sucks.
I don't even, like, really know how to min-max the bingo.
I could not tell you either. It's just too much.
No! Yes! We're so back! Yes! Bro, can you fuck off? Do I re-roll the Roche kills to try to get teamfight participation? No, I don't think so. Yes! Stuns on my support!
Let's go.
Reroll quality. Both of them roll down to tier 1. Oh. For the first time in TI history, no group stage match went past the 1 hour mark.
Oh, I don't think that's a good sign.
I'm not muted. So glad I only go to this place to have some NASA nerd not crunch the numbers for me to do the fantasy, and then I leave. Oh man. How long is this patch? Is this gonna take me forever?
Probably an hour or so. It's my estimation.
Okay. Okay. Getting strong now. Hello, and welcome to Dota 2 7.37C Patch Notes First Impressions. Sorry, I just looked at my Twitch thing and it says that I'm still streaming together. I assure you, I am streaming with nobody right now. It has been, it's actually been like over a week since this patch came out. I had some other stuff going on. And so I'm reading this very late. I've played many games on this patch. I don't really know what's different. But, I mean, the game is basically the same as it was on the last patch. Like, there are still many miserable things. I think that there are less miserable things. But I think that there are still many awful things, right? I don't think that this patch is going to fix it. Also, TI has actually, like, started. So, let's just go right in. Let me check how long it is. And also, let me just check if there's any dazzle changes. No dazzle changes. I do know about this Bane shit. This shit's fucking crazy. Alright. Item changes. Oh, I should have gotten food first. Gleipnir. Health bonus decrease from 350 to 300. It is a little insane that this item is still giving 300 health. I just think it should, like, literally give... I think that a toss should go down to 250. I think Gleipnir should go down to 250. I think it just should not upgrade. It's just too much for an item to be so perfect, right? Pays for itself and more mana-wise. It's 30 damage, which is competitive. 30 attack speed, which with the damage makes it super competitive. 24 int, pays for its own active and more. And then 300 health. 300 health is just like an insane effective health increase if like you're an agility hero, right? Like it's hard to find other items that really give you that same kind of HP output, right? I think Gleipnir is like one of the strongest items in the game. And so I think it should probably lose more of the HP. Because I think it's the stuff that's like the least in line with the item. It's really only on the item because a toss has it. And a toss has it because of the heroes that used to buy the item. But like now it doesn't make sense that a toss has so much health in it. Eternal Chains damage decreased from 180 to 165. Eternal Chains is the active. I think it should go down to like, I don't know, 50. I think 100. I think over 100 damage for this thing is like insane. It's 165 damage per person hit, right? So if you hit 200 people, with 2 people, you just did like 400-ish, almost 400 damage, right? And it's just like so much. I do appreciate the reduction, but I just don't think it's enough. Guardian Greaves, mend health restored decrease from 350 to 325. I like literally don't care. Holy Locket, blessing, heal amp decrease from 30% to 25%. We're really kicking like an item down when so few heroes buy this. I don't know. Something's got to change to where like I think it needs to increase in power but lose. It either needs to increase in power and lose versatility, or lose versatility and increase in power. I'm fucking up like the phrasing of this, but I think that more heroes should be able to consider buying this item, but it should be maybe worse, or like I just think we need to deal with like some of the edge cases. Really. Same thing I said for Greaves. Don't think it really matters. 25 health. Pipe barrier decreased by 25. We're doing just a whole lot of minus 25s all over the place, and I don't really know why. Again, I think it's literally just we wanted to change some things. Maybe people are buying these items a little bit too much. I don't know. The Solar Crest armor bonus decreased from 7 to 5. That's actually like a huge blow. I have no idea why we're hitting Crest with something like that. Harpy Stormcaster Chain Lightning mana cost increased from 50 to 60. It should be like 70 or 80. we've kind of discussed this to death in the past, but this creep is so effective at just shitting on a lane. It's so mana efficient and it's so damage efficient. Like, there's a lot of things that make this creep fucking broken. This is a note for all aspiring micro players. Ancient Apparition Ice Blast Frostbitten duration increase from 10 seconds to 10, 11, 12 seconds. Pretty big. Super nice buff. I have felt like it should scale. It was weird when it used to scale pretty close to this. It used to be 9, 10, 11. And then the Ags put it to a flat 16. Now it's back to being a scale, 10, 11, 12, so plus 1 seconds to what it was a long time ago. It feels good when it scales. It feels like it actually matters that like you level up a bit. Because the duration is like the most important part of the spell. Anti-Mage. Magebane, Mirror, Counterspell, and Counterspell Ally reflected spell amp increasing 20 to 30%. I didn't even realize it did a spell amp, so go fuck yourself, Anti-Mage. Blink cooldown decreased. Oh, yes. Good. Minus 1.5, minus 1, minus 0.5, minus 0. I'm always thinking to myself that Anti-Mage should be picked like 100% of the time in Dota's history. That anytime his pick rate falls below like maybe, I don't know, like 10%, we need to correct that mistake. Fuck me. This change actually definitely matters. It allows for a bit different of skill building. But I mean, most people are still just gonna level up Blink. So like, to be honest, it matters, but it also doesn't, like, in a way. Because Anti-Mage is like max either mana burn or Blink first, generally speaking. So like, this really only matters pre-level 12, right? When they're deciding which one they're gonna max first, right? Between mana burn and Blank, because they're probably gonna take a quality point in counterspell as well, which puts them 2 points behind on whichever spell they aren't maxing. So then you either have a slightly better Blink now compared to before, or you have the same Blink that you had now compared to before, basically, right? That's kind of like the logic that I am, kind of talking about, where it's like you're maxing a spell on Anti-Mage, but the way that his like spells scale, like, really incentivize you finishing one, then moving on to the next one, right? Having a spell that's level 4, a spell that's level 2, and then having 1 point in counterspell. Anyway, I'm gonna move on because I dived deep enough on that already, I think. Zet! Base damage increased by 2. Literally doing infinite damage. And I don't know. I think it's okay. I still think he struggles with just like so much that like doesn't really matter. Also, I need to put on some music for me, so one moment, everybody. I'm going a little crazy right now. I can't. Please. Alright, I'm going to my playlist. I didn't even check that you guys wouldn't hear the music. Alright. Bane. Nightmare cast range increased from 500, 550, 600, 650 to 550, 600, 650, 700. So it's plus 50, plus 50, plus 50, plus 50. This is actually kind of huge. I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. Bash. Every time they buff Bane at all, you act like it's the fucking, like, change, it's the dawn of a new era. Okay, but Nightmare cast range is, that's true because it's always been true! Bane sits on the precipice of being so fucking broken, I think. I win so many, let's go look. Let's go fucking go look, Mr. Smarty Pants. He's probably in my fucking, like, top heroes. He's getting up here, right? He's got it, yeah. Look at how quickly he's climbed, man. He's past Crystal Maiden. I win a lot of my Bane games! And, you know, that's not even including the fact that like, it's recent, right? I think this hero is really, really fucking good. And it's hard for me to really explain it. But, like, I think that all of his spells are really strong. Nightmare is his weakest spell right now. And so, I think that making Nightmare better, because right now we don't really use Sleepwalker, even though it's super fucking good, because it makes some use cases of Nightmare harder to do. We use Dream Eater, I think is what it's called. Dream Stalker. And so cast range on that is pretty nice, right? But really, it's just that Bane, a long time ago, I think had either this cast range on Nightmare or 600, 650, 700, 750. And he was fucking broken. It was a nightmare to play against him. Or creeping back up to that number, right? A 600 range on level 1 Nightmare means that, like, there are a lot more situations where you have to play, like, really carefully against him. And, like, right now, I don't take points in Nightmare until, like, level 9. Or 10. Just, unless, like, there's, like, some, you know, extenuating circumstance, like, I really feel like I need it. And that's just because, like, his other two spells are way better at laning, and they're way better at carrying you through the mid-game because they do fucking damage. Bane has become a bit less, at least in the early and mid-game, less of a setup hero. Nightmare is pretty fucking good for like this trading in lane, but only in lanes where you can like guarantee that no one else is going to interact, right? And, like, well, it's not even just that people such a good laning spell, because like, you can't just skill for a lot of heroes. You can't just skill for your lane. I know that's not what you're saying, but I want to kind of explain this. You have to skill so that you're not useless outside of your lane. This is why a lot of people hate that we don't skill Grave early. Because they think that Dazzle's whole purpose is... I'm talking after that, Ajinsen. I need to fucking skip this song because it's mind-fudding me. But the part of the like a big reason why Chancer and I don't skill Shallow Grave is because one, Shallow Grave level 1 kind of fucking sucks right now, and yeah, you have to get to level 1 to get to level 2. But a hero living for like a little bit longer in the early game is like not as valuable as every single point in Shadow Wave or Poison Touch. Both of those spells scale so incredibly well, but more importantly, you're more useful earlier on with the other ones. Even in the mid-game, you can kind of coast a bit off of the other two abilities as compared to Shallow Grave, right? And Bane, I think, is very similar. Nightmare has situational uses that make it phenomenal. Make it, like, you know, a top-tier spell, right? S-tier spell. But if you aren't in that situation, right, then, like, it feels like the skill point was wasted, right? But if you just don't put a point in Nightmare or only have 1 point in it, you avoid that Nightmare scenario where you, like, wasted a skill point, right? And that's huge. Because Enfeeble and, like, on top of that, Enfeeble and Brain Sap, like, they both scale insanely well. They both do, like, they both gain, like, 70 or 80, 70, 60, 70, 80, 90 pure damage, like, every level. That's crazy value! And they do other shit, right? So, like, Enfeeble is a blink canceller. It's a salve shutting down sort of things. Every time you Enfeeble, like, an enemy, you just, like, deleted a tango. That's insane value, right? For a spell that you can cast, like, 3 or 4 times. If you buy a Basilisk early enough, you straight up just, like, always can cast a spell in your lane, as long as you aren't casting both of them. If you only cast either Brain Sap or Enfeeble, like, you get, like, a spell cast a minute, and that's crazy. Because you're basically telling your opponent, you better be regenning, like, 200 health a minute. You better have 3 health regen. Otherwise, I'm draining you fucking dry. Right? So, do I think that this moves the needle enough to disrupt that? No, I don't. I think Nightmare needs to do damage again if we really want to do that. I just put a fucking pen mark on my... This is why you don't put a pen near me during patch notes, man. I think either Nightmare needs to do damage again, not a lot, just like a little, right? So that you can place it on people. Or, like, Nightmare needs to gain a little bit extra, right? But there are definitely some lanes. It's hard for me to really explain it in words. Like, the lane that you want to take Nightmare on, but it's a lane where you're facing an opponent, where you think, I have several seconds that I could just wail on this person. I could just attack them 3 times, right? And like their lane partner will do nothing. In mid, do not take Nightmare. And okay, never mind. In mid you can. It's hard. Because in mid, you can use it to deny creeps, basically. Like, you just Nightmare the opponent. You have 3 seconds to get the deny, right? But another thing you could fucking do is you could just, I don't know, brain sap and enfeeble them to fucking death instead of worrying, or you could just brain sap the enemy creep and you're like guaranteed to get every range creep last hit. And if you just buy like 2 Sobi masks, then you're in the clear. But you want to buy the Sobi mask anyway because you want a Witchblade. If you're being, you know, it's, you get the idea. I'm spending a lot of time on 50 cast range, but I spend a lot of time on. I'm pretty sure if you go back, like for the past 15 patch note readings, if I even highlighted them all, I'm probably moving Utsumi to highlighting them because my brain is just too fucked up at the moment. I'm pretty sure I make like the biggest deal about like a lot of these Bane changes, and I'm pretty sure that like Nameless and Chancer are fucking sick of it. They're like, you're not gonna change, so stop pretending like you are. Dawnbreaker base health regen increase on 0.25 to 0.5. Fuck off. The amount of time spent on 50 cash range versus this. I mean, they're both small changes. Come on. I mean, this actually is not small. It's not small. Yes, I do. I'm so hungry. Why did I not eat before this? Death Prophet. Morning Ritual. Damage delay decrease from 20, 30, 40, 50% to 15, 25, 35, 45%. Guess what? It's still really fucking good. I still really recommend taking Morning Ritual. Devil's Bargain. Buyback cost penalty increase on 15% to 20%. Okay. Sure. Go! I really don't think that this moves the needle too much. Drow Ranger. Marksmanship bonus proc damage increased by 10 at all levels. It matters. It definitely matters, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think Drow was good before. I think Drow's just like a little bit better now. Earthshaker Slugger no longer requires Enchant Totem to be leveled to be active. Now skills of Echo Slam instead of Enchant Totem. The values are unchanged. Fuck Slugger. I think it needs to be nerfed. This is a nerf because it like slows down its scaling by a lot, but it does open up Earthshaker to, you know, buying, choosing different abilities at different rates and stuff, right? But I really wish Slugger would go. I mean, I think we should just re-roll both of his faucets, rework on both, because I think they're both kind of like horrendous. Ember Spirit, Sleight of Fist mana cost rescaled from 65 to 60, 65, 70, 75. Yes, good. It needs to have a scaling mana cost, but it should start at like 50. It should start at like 50, 50, 60, 70, 80. Or 50, 65, 80, 95. I think that that's almost perfect. Ember Spirit gets away with a lot mana cost wise. But I think it should start way lower. I think it's fine that it costs very little at low levels, but like once it gets higher up, like he just gets free fucking damage. Please look at the bonus hero damage. The spell does not have a creep penalty anymore. The spell used to only do like 25% damage to creeps. Flame Guard, damage for a second, decreased by 5 at all levels. Okay. That also impacts its active. Wait, does it not go passively anymore? Okay, no longer has a passive. Never mind. It matters, but actually, like, it kind of really fucking matters. It's kind of like a large damage decrease. But I don't know. I don't really feel like we're seeing too many Flame Guard Embers anymore, so I'm not really sure what the point of this change is. Maybe it's like purely a TI change where they want people to be doing the Sleight of Fist build because it like looks cooler. Enchantress, enchant. Experience received on cast decreased from 50% to 35%. I think people maybe were abusing this a little bit, but I think that it's fine. I honestly don't think it's that big of a deal. But sure, let's go down to this for one of like probably the least played heroes in Dota. Hoodwink, Acorn Shot slow, decrease from 0.35 seconds to 0.3 seconds. Oh, the humanity, man. Whatever will Hoodwink do? Besides still be like one of the best. How many times has Hoodwink been picked at TI? Since we're doing this super late, we can actually like look at some TI stats, huh? Really? That is surprising. Do we know how many times she's been banned? You never run. Wow. Sorry, family. I don't know. I still think Hoodwink is like one of the best heroes in the fucking game. I still think Hoodwink is like part of the problem with modern Dota. Lich, Death Charge, mana restoration range increased from 1200 to 1500. This is huge because it means that Lich can get mana while not directly being in the lane. It means that Lich can be like pulling and still get mana for the creeps dying in the lane, right? Or like, be like stacking or doing something that's not directly in the lane and get mana. But it also means that Lich can forego experience and gain mana, right? Huge, big change. Level 15 talent, Sinister Gaze duration decrease from plus 0.4 to plus 0.3. They're on to me. They're on to me. I'm ruined. I'm in financial ruin. My Lich stocks, they're crashing. It's a factor, but like let's be honest. I still think the talent's super fucking good. So I think Lich probably comes out ahead here. Lena, combustion damage threshold increased from 150 to 175. It should be even higher. I don't know. I really don't like combustion. I wish we could figure something else out. Light Strike Array, stun duration decreased by 0.3, 0.2, 0.10. Holy. Level 1 Light Strike Array is way worse. Super deserved, though. Probably only get off like one, maybe 1.5 attacks as compared to like the definitely like 1.5. Like, I'm talking about like maybes with this one. I'm talking about like for sure with this. But fuck Lena, still broken. Lion, cast range increase for a Hex. Huh? 25 to all levels. That's crazy. It means if he's in attack range at level 2, he's able to hit you with it. Actually, no, he has lower attack range than 600, doesn't he? Oh, he's a 600 boy. Please allow me to sneeze. I beg you. Can't sneeze. Sick. Cool. Love it. I think that this definitely fucking matters. Level 15 talent, Hex has cooldown reduction increase from 2 seconds to 2.5. Hex is going kinda crazy, huh? A less than 10-second cooldown on Hex. It's been a while, man. This also makes Octarian on him, like, crazy. That's a lot, dude. Woo! Lion's pretty good. It's pretty good. Magnus has been buffed somehow, and it's just baffling. Skewer damage increased by 5, 10, 15, 20. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's just insulting. Level 10, Talent Shockwave slow duration increased from plus 0.5 seconds to plus 0.75 seconds, but guess what? You should probably, like, always take this in power duration. Because it makes you a lot less likely to lose games. Because being able to apply Empower to one more hero, and, you know, also just having to re-up it, like, less, like, in a fight and shit, pretty game-changing, turns out. Marcy, rebound, ally movement speed bonus duration decrease from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. Yeah, it shouldn't even be 4 seconds, but okay. It should be like 2. Level 20 talent, unleash movement speed, decrease from plus 12% to plus 10%. Should be like 5%. Like, I don't know, it just seems like a little fucking crazy, dude. It's too good. Fuck Marcy. Naga Siren, Deluge. So it sets your max movement speed when you use it, like on the people who are hit by it, so they can't go over that movement speed. They increased the maximum, so this is a nerf to Naga by 15. So it goes from 225 to 240. Pretty fair. 225 is really low. 240 is like probably a bit more reasonable for something that's not exactly as free as Deluge is, but you kind of get the idea. Furion, Ironwood Trent. Nature's Call. Trent's base attack time increased from 1.4 seconds to 1.6 seconds. This means that with no increased attack speed, it will take a Trent 1.6 seconds to finish a single attack. That is a pretty sizable nerf. It would have been nice to see a nerf in like the scaling or something else, like just bringing out some more of the stats, but this is probably sufficient for at least most games, and at least until TI is over. Wrath of Nature base damage decreased from 120, 155, 190 to 100, 140, 180. This is a pretty fucking large nerf, even though it's only 20, 15, 10 damage, because it's per thing hit. And also, the big thing is that, this is kind of the trade-off you get for it hitting everybody that he can see, right? But he's still coming out ultimately ahead in most situations with these changes, okay? Because he's hitting everything, which means that, like, if you ward up, like, your whole jungle, he can hit, like, your whole jungle. And that either accelerates his farm, it accelerates somebody else's, right? Also it can reveal wards, which fucking sucks, but, whatever. Right? But it's just like a lot of global pressure that it allows. So it makes sense that the damage is lowered if we're going to keep the no max targets. Necro. And base intelligence increased from 22 to 23. Okay. Ghost Shroud increased magic damage, decreased from 25% to 20%. Doesn't really seem necessary. I don't know, feels weird, kinda. Maybe Ringmaster was too much of a problem. Kind of feels like a gut reaction, or like a knee-jerk reaction, though, if it's about Ringmaster, right? Is there any? This is like relevant. I need to go look. Any changes to Ringmaster's box? No, really. What the heck? What song is this? Alright. Ogre Magi. Bloodlust bonus attack speed increased from 30, 45, 60, 75 to 35, 50, 65, 80, so plus 5 to all levels. I'm a big Bloodlust fan. Everybody knows I love the Bloodlust, right? This is, I think, not because Bloodlust is weak, but because fuck, what's it called? Learning curve is so good, and because of learning curve, like going ignite and fire blast is so effective. It's fucking insane that they think, oh, Bloodlust just isn't as strong as the other two. No, 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 no. Learning curve is the problem because you're doing a level 3's hero's worth of spells to level 2 here. It's the balance isn't there, man. Fire Shield now does like correct prioritization. Okay. Sick changes to Ogre, especially the Fire Shield thing. That's pretty nice. I definitely noticed that in my game the other day. Omni Knight, Purification. The Shard secondary purification effectiveness decreased from 75% to 65%. I've seen this hero like twice. Repel duration decreased. I've seen this hero like twice. Hammer of Purity, damage decreased. 15, 10, 5, 0. I've seen this hero like twice. So it's really hard to judge these changes. I don't think they even bought the Shard in the games that I saw. When a Gunbound song comes on, man. So I don't really have much to comment on. I don't really know why Omni Knight's getting such like frequent nerfs here. It feels a little out of place, to be honest. Level 10 talent plus 1 second Guardian Angel duration replaced with plus 1 second repel duration. Level 20 talent from plus 2 second repel duration replaced with plus 2 second Guardian Angel duration. So they like nether swapped, basically. Yeah, they swapped duration, they swapped placements. I'm thinking. I think this is better for Omni Knight. I think it's better paced for him. And it even means that like core Omni Knight can also take this Guardian Angel duration with the base damage. I don't know. It's pretty hard. It's pretty close call. Like, I'm running it through in my head, and it's like, yeah, but like you are just getting less repel duration now. But like, repel and Guardian Angel are two sides of the same coin. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm moving on. I'm not elaborating. Pangolier, double jump, shield crash, max damage, increase, decrease from 50 plus 50% to plus 40%. Good. Double jump is insanely broken. Max barrier increase, decrease from 50% to 40%. Good, it's super broken. Guess what? It's still broken. Phantom Lancer, Convergence and Divergence, both getting illusion damage increased by 2% at all levels. I don't fucking understand. Why? I don't understand why Divergence has to give the bonus damage. Did I just lose stream for a second? I don't know. Everything went red for a moment. Okay. Spirit Lance illusion duration increased by 1.5? 1.50? What the fuck? It's a really long level 1 Spirit Lance duration. Ugh. Phantom Rush bonus agility is now applied during the rush as well as the 1.5 seconds after it ends. Okay, I'm actually okay with that. That one I think is kind of cool. But the rest of these changes I think are super cringe. I think we're just building up like kind of like a PL. This is like really fucking annoying again situation. Primal Beast lost 5 movement speed. Pretty large hit considering like the amount that he moves and his speed directly correlate to the damage that he outputs. So that sucks for him. Pugma Balls, life drain, enemy drain per second, rescaled from 160 to 4320 to 150, 250, 350. So minus 10, plus 10, plus 30. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I'm fine with those changes, though. Ricky! Backstab, agility, damage multiplier increase on 0.4, 0.8, 1.2, 1.6 to 0.55, 0.9, 1.25, 1.6. So plus 0.15, plus 0.1, plus 0.05, plus 0. I don't really know why we decided to do this, but sure. I guess Ricky doesn't have a free enough time in Dota. Ricky's kind of getting up there with Jug, I feel, in that he gets too many handouts. Like PA. Ringmaster. Okay, Ringmaster is a new hero, so here are the Ringmaster nerfs. Base movement speed decreased 315 to 310. Yeah, insane. He should go down to 305, honestly. Strongman tonic. Bonus strength per Ringmaster's level decreased from 1.5 to 1. Okay, I mean it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Right? Still pretty good. Wheel of a Wonder. Timer duration decreased from 2.753, 3.25 to 2.5, 2.753. So minus 0.25, minus 0.25, minus 0.25. Automatic explosion time decreased from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. Okay, so they decreased the duration by a lot, too. Honestly, I think it should go even lower. I think if no one stares at it, it should only last like 4 seconds. It's still a fucking... like a 50% slow, dude. I don't know. It's crazy. Spotlight linger duration increased from 0.1 to 0.3 seconds. Yeah, I understand that. Because, it felt a little hard to use for like what it feels like it's maybe intended for, but I don't know. Spotlight's kind of a weird spell. It doesn't really feel like it fits on the hero. I don't know. Rubik, damage decreased by 2. Oh, little baby. Sand King, base strength decreased by 1. Oh no. Is he gonna be okay, everybody? Base damage decreased on Caustic Finale. Minus 5 at all levels. Sure, who cares? Right? Who fucking cares? No one. Shadow Demon. Promulgate. Disseminate, current health loss decrease from 20% to 14, 16, 18, 20%. Yeah, it's insane that this didn't scale before. I'm pretty sure when I read this I said it needs to scale. Get it twisted. Your actions do not matter. Your fate is predetermined. Shadow Demon will be overpowered, but then we'll try to fix him almost instantly. Meanwhile, heroes like PA will let them just like be broken. Not that they're overpowered, but they're broken. They fundamentally break the game. We'll let them be for so long. Why? Because you do not matter. Shadow Shaman. Shackles cooldown decreased from 16, 14, 12, 10 to 13, 12, 11, 10. So minus 3 seconds on level 1 Shackles. Minus 2, minus 1, minus 0. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? It's so much easier to leave the spell at level 1 now. Because the talents can just carry it. I don't know, that's fucking crazy. That's just like broken. It makes them so much less level dependent. Silencer. Agility gain decreased from 2.4 to 2.2. Base attack speed increased from 100 to 110. So we took away some agility, but we gave him some attack speed to kind of make up for that. So this lowers his armor, effectively. And it makes him a little bit more front-loaded. Curse of the Silent. Movement spell increased from 10, 15, 20, 25 to 16, 19, 22, 25. Okay! Okay! Maybe I'm back. I'll have to play him a couple of times to figure out. But I've currently felt that, like, current Silencer is miserable to play. Super unfun. Not good. Spectre. Spectral Dagger mana cost decreased by 10 at all levels. Spectre gets free handouts. We all know this. She's on the list. Oh, we're almost done. Sven. Warcry. Duration decreased from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. I think that a lot of people are playing Sven as a support right now. This is probably to try to combat that, like, a little bit. But I don't think it kills it, which is nice. It's still, like, a decent uptime. It's not great, but it's decent. The 10 mana here does matter for Spectre. It makes her, like, makes it way easier for her to just kind of show up to fights. Because her ult has a low enough cooldown that, like, it's hard to generate the mana that you need for it, unless you buy, like, an Orchid, which I think people are starting to do. Orchid, or, like, I guess, like, Mage Slayer kind of make up, like, the mana difference so that you can just, like, always be ready to join fights. But, I don't know, it's still, like, a little rough with just those, but this 10 mana reduction means that, like, it's maybe 10, 20, 30 mana that she is saving in every fight, because you cast Spectral Dagger a couple of times in a fight, right? So, I think it has a... You know... Spectre's broken, man. Shit's so fucked up. Tinker. Base mana regen decrease from 0.75 to 0.5. Okay. Defense Matrix still gives more status resistance at level 1. Oh, it's rescaled from 10, 20, 30, 40 to 15, 20, 25, 30. So -5, -0, minus... No, +5, +0, -5, -10. Good. Maybe we should just remove the status resistance. I don't know. Cast range decreased from 700 to 750... from 700, 750, 800, 850 to 700 flat. Which is good, because it should honestly have a way lower cast range, period. It's crazy that Tinker can, like, do it from way more than attack range. Level 15 talent, defense matrix, damage vary, decrease from +125 to +75. The spell is just so busted. Fuck Tinker. Broken as fuck hero. Design sucks. Wind Ranger! Base agility decrease from 19 to 17. Okay, minus like 1 damage. Level 15 talent, wind run cooldown reduction decreased from -2 seconds to -2.5 seconds to -2 seconds. Woo, they did fucking nothing. Broken still. Level 20 talent from -12% focus fire damage reduction to -10%. It's still broken. Fuck off. Winter Wyvern. Essence of the Blue Heart. Healing converted to mana increased from 15% to 20%. Okay, that's pretty good. but I think the other one is still ultimately better. But I'm really trying to maybe like start theory crafting this fucking faucet because I want it to be better, and I think it has potential, but I just don't think that we're playing around it as well as like we could be. Zeus, lightning bolt damage increased by 15, 20, 25, 30. That's a lot. I think that the spell is like takeable early on again now. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Nimbus, mana cost decreased by from 325 to 275, so that's minus 50. Definitely matters, but I don't really know why we're buffing Zeus like this. I like the lightning bolt change just because I don't know, I kind of hate the skill build and how one-dimensional it is at the moment. But that is the end of the patch notes. I'm going to go over my general thoughts, and then I'm going to end the patch notes section. Ask any questions related to Dota in the chat while I do this. I think this is overall a good patch. You know, we have to have a patch before TI, because this patch was before TI, to rein in the new hero. I actually don't think that he's in Captain's mode, so I don't think he's going to be at TI anyway, but, like, we have to do it so that the rest of us, like, don't have to deal with, like, a broken as fuck hero. And I think he is a lot more balanced. We're getting there. He's not fully balanced, but, like, you know, getting there. I like a lot of, like, smaller hero changes, like the AA one, like the tiny buffs, I actually think kind of fuck for, like, a lot of supports. I don't really mind, like, a lot of the small carry ones either. And there are, like, some good nerfs in here as well, like this Pang one. I wish it would go further, but, like, I don't know. I think that Dota is definitely better after this patch than it was before this patch. So that's nice. And it's nice that we're finally nerfing Gleipnir too. This item is just super broken. I honestly think that it either needs to be reworked or, like, we need to gut something from it. I don't think that Eternal Chains should do damage. I think if we got rid of either that or we, like, really lowered the health on it, we would be, like, in business. But I don't know. The problem with Gleipnir is that Gleipnir completely invalidates a toss. And there are some other items that kind of do this, and some that people are going to tell me do it. Like, I'm sure someone's going to tell me, okay, but Guardian Greaves like, completely invalidates mech. No, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. Because that is such, like, an insane cost upgrade to basically, like, upgrade the item, right? And, like, Greaves are significantly better than mech, but not everybody, like, who will want mech wants Greaves. Like, some heroes are just willing to eat the mana cost. Some heroes are just willing to, you know, to have different boots but have mech. It's not impossible, right? But, like, no hero who buys a toss, like, isn't like, I fucking wanna upgrade this shit. There's, like, maybe one fucking hero in the game, and it's Skywrath Mage. Maybe. But even then, like, he only doesn't buy it just because he has, like, a couple of things that are, like, a little bit higher priority. Like, I don't know. I think that a toss and Gleipnir need to either divorce or something's gotta happen where, like, Gleipnir needs to be seen as, like, a luxury upgrade rather than the, like, state that it's in where, like, 99% of heroes that buy a toss are buying it for Gleipnir. I think we need to go back to a time in Dota where the middle ground item needs to, like, exist again. I don't know. It doesn't feel like in modern day Dota, like, you buy an item and don't upgrade it. Like, the best example I can think of at the moment is, like, Witchblade. Like, you don't always upgrade Witchblade. Or, like, Wand. But even then, those are mostly just because I think most Dota players forget about the Wand upgrade, for one. And two, like, it's really just because of the volume of people that buy mech. Or, no, that buy Wand, right? Like, not everyone who buy... If, like, 100% of players in a game buy Wand, not all of them are going to upgrade it, right? Anyway, I'll go on to question. Where are the Medusa changes? Sorry, didn't have time for those. Kind of fucked up, right? I don't see any other questions. Yeah, but honestly, I think almost all heroes that are buying Phylactery right now are upgrading it to Conda. Best example is Drums to Boots of Bearing. Yeah, but I don't see people buying... Unless you're... I think maybe you guys are talking about my other point. That, like, we just do this now. Like, people don't buy drums unless they're buying Boots of Bearing now. Which didn't used to be the case, right? I don't know. I really, really just don't like this modern trend of itemization in Dota. I think it's super lame, and I think it makes the game like a little bit more like one-dimensional, right? I think we need to go back to drums being a real ass item, boots of bearing being like a super luxury, right? Upgrades like a second or a third tier upgrade should be like options, not like mandatories. But like the problem is that like we make each of these upgrades so much better for the most part than like the other one. We even did it to fucking like solar like Pavis, right? We deleted Medallion, which is an item that you could decide to not upgrade, right? And we made Solar Crest into an item that you just like always upgrade. No, because the downside is the gold cost. But the problem is that Dota's had so much inflation over the years that now, like, we have a core who's 6-slotted at 30 fucking minutes. Whoa! Anyway, I'm ending these patch notes to leave you everyone with that thought. Like, comment, and subscribe with your thoughts on it as well. Bash, did you really just do that? These videos, like, don't fucking make it to YouTube. Maybe I should really start doing it, but listen. Anyway, that's a conversation for after I do this. If you somehow find yourself watching the patch notes, or whatever I say for these, thanks for watching, and I'm sorry. Bye! Hector is fucking grilling my ass. Holy, man. I've let him down so hard. Hector, I'm running out of damn money. You gotta let me chill a little bit. Please. This Hector's like, just get a job. It's not that easy. Do you understand that the hiring rate for my field has gone down 70 or 80% in the past, like, year? It's like the worst time for me to lose my job. Hector, what happened to you becoming a lawyer? Yeah, also, please go check tier 3. Hello. Oh, they updated the bingo. They updated the bingo. You have way more spaces than you thought. I did.